Alright, so this is the team we're going to be using today. It uses Hisuian Zoroark, Choice Scarf Garchomp, Klefki Ho-Oh, Clefable, and Palkia-Origin. This is going to be a Telepathy Palkia-Origin, so Zoroark can actually disguise as every single one of these Pokemon. It can bluff screens with Klefki, it can bluff redirection with Clefable, and then it's Scarf Garchomp, right? It's such a good set. This is actually going to be Bulldoze Scarf Garchomp, so we compare it with our Ho-Oh to get some speed control, or we compare it with our Telepathy Palkia to drop their stats and let Palkia get its sweep on. This is going to be a really, really cool team. I think Klefki is an underrated pick in this format. And yeah, let's just hop into some games. Wish me luck. Here we go. They have like discharge tech. Like, I think you can lead Chomp into a lot of what they're doing. I'm looking at Chomp Ho-Oh and not hating it, right? I actually really think there's value there. What are you going to do against Chomp Ho-Oh? So those two are good. Into like Clefable with Unaware to redirect the Dozo. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's so good. You're gonna see Superman? Good luck. I haven't been in the movie theater in like a million years. I see like one movie in a theater a decade, I think. But let's go. Let's see what they got here. We got shots. I thought they let double Kyogre, bro. I was getting cooked. Alright, so we know that they would like to go into that Tatsu. Alright. Pivot out for Tatsu? Wow. Feeling daring today, are we? Alright, here we go. Go right into Dozo. Love that. So we're going to have to Terra our Ho-Oh. But, like, Terra Ho-Oh is, like, fine in a Kyogre, too. So this is completely fine. And I want to see if they actually can KO our Garchomp here. I don't know if they can. Last one's going to be Miraidon. I would not be surprised if they order up our Garchomp. But they could also... Ooh... What Terra are you going? Are you double dipping water? Are you going like really, really hard? Fire? Double dip water. Bro, they want this so bad. Okay. If you take out the Garchomp, you take out the Garchomp. Like, that's a lot of damage on that Wave Crash. Like, that's a lot of recoil and like Rough Skin. And you might even have like an orb or something. And you have to take my EQ in the face and I'm going to crit, right? I'm going to crit because I'm Garchomp. Garchomp gaming, let's go. Woo! You should take out this Garchomp. Crit! I do crit! Told you guys I was going to crit. Easy crit. Surf! Okay. That's fine. Do I care? Do I actually care if you use Surf? Are you Specs? Oh, I care. That hurt. Oh. Ew. Surf, Specs, Dozo. And that's probably Scarf Ogre back there then. So that means that this is the play. Do I Aqua Ring you, bro? I'm thinking about it. I can just Spatial Run. Okay. We'll get the outspeed here. Surf was not on the bingo card. I mean, you see it every once in a while, right? Special Dozo's not terrible. It's Specs, too. So, like, Palkia, I don't really care. But I'll stick this damage. I just outspeed, bro. Easy. Woo! Cool. Yeah. So next turn, Spatial Run plus Brave Bird gets it, and we don't really have to care that much. Dude, that's like nothing. Okay, let's realistically think about what we want to do here. Is there ever a board state where we want Aqua Ring? Aqua Ring Palkia is so flex. I can just pivot in here for Clefable to get ready to redirect the Miraidon, but like I don't think there's a problem with just getting the Dozo off the board. It can't protect, right? So this might KO, nice, and this goes right into the Tatsu. I'm gonna take a lot of recoil, but like this puts the Tatsu within range for a second Brave Bird. So if it is like Sash Tatsu or something weird, it's ready to go down. I think we're gonna find a spot here. BB baby, woo! Great. Like recoil's recoil, but it's not the end of the world. You're going to have Miraidon somewhere. We got lefties ticking. I vibe with this, bro. We're ready. Send back out that Ogre. If you send back out Ogre, I'll... So the problem with this is they really don't like our Palkia. Regenerator Ho-Oh? We have Regenerator, yeah. I mean, honestly, the right play would just be Spatial Rend here and Brave Bird here. That's just the play. Just gotta hit it. You AV? Nice. Yeah. No reason to be weird about it. And then we rip the Tatsu a new one. Dude, Palkia is so good. These guys like, I can't believe that they actually, like, resisted my water attacks with their restricteds. Like, no one resists my water attacks with restricteds. They're cheating, obviously. Alright. Let's see the last mon. It's going to be that, what is it? It's going to be the Kyogre. And as long as we hit our Spatial Run, we win, dude. I want this Aqua Ring so bad. You know what? I want this Aqua Ring. Let me have it. I ain't doing anything else today, bro. Show me a Protect. I'll show you the fattest Aqua Ring the world's ever seen. Dang it. But I wanted it, though. I wanted the Aqua Ring. Zoroark is very good here. I don't care if they're Weezing. Like, Zoroark is still really good here. So we have to go Zoroark. Zoroark's so good into Giratina. Like, oh my gosh. So Zoroark is coming. Zoroark Palkia? Why does that cook? Zoroark Ho-Oh is also very nice. I'm not seeing an L if I want to Terra. Because, like, I'm afraid of Spooter, but I can just Brave Bird it. Yeah, so I'm going to go Zoroark. I'm going to go Zoroark Ho-Oh. So who do I want them to think that I'm using? Maybe Garchomp? Do I want Garchomp in this matchup is another good question. Klefki, maybe? I don't dislike Clefable here. I think Clefable is actually very good into Terapagos. Yes. Here we go. Slitherwing is sleeper. No. So things that are good in raids, like, aren't good in VGC. Usually. Things that are good in raids do not, like, usually transition into being, like, really good at VGC. Because, like, it's a completely different type of game. Like, it's not about, like, damage in VGC. It's about, like, board state. And Slitherwing just loses to a move called Protect. Take this as a person who has, like, official championship points with Slitherwing. They're hard to get. They're hard to come by. Alright, so this guy is Fake Out, right? And you can Fake Out my Ho-Oh, good sir. You definitely can. I will allow it. I will allow the Fake Out. I will soak the Fake Out. I think we're okay. Now, Slitherwing's, like, usable, but it's not great. You can go Terra turn 1. Go nuts. Like, I can't stop it if you want to go rip it turn 1. Hitmonchan is so smooth here, by the way. Mon looks great. Just a good Mon in the meta, too. I think it's great. Hitmonchan's a lot of fun. They're probably thinking that the Zoroark is the Ho-Oh, so they're probably not going to Fake Out it. They might Fake Out the Clefable because they think that Zoroark in the first slot is very obvious. Here's the Terra on the... It's probably just Specs Pagos, right? And if it's Specs Pagos, they only get a certain number of those Star Stems. They only get 8. So if I weave in my Protects and Life Dews with an Unaware Mon, I should be able to avoid, like, most of the damage. Fake Out. They Fake Out of the Ho. Standard. They're probably Specs. And they're probably just... That's probably Faint on the Hitmonchan then, too. Yep. So that's 1 Starstorm. They get 8. That might be Specs. Should have KO'd us if it was, honestly. Alright, Ho-Oh doesn't really care. Alright, so they have Faint, so there's no reason to Protect. The best play would be to either Brave Bird. I think I'm just going to Sacred Fire here. And just rip like a Hyper Voice and just get the most amount of damage I can. There's no reason to Icy Wind. We would outspeed. I think we outspeed. Yeah, Ho-Oh outsped. Nice. Is this Spooter coming in? Carbink. Good one. It probably has a Mentor, by the way. So it's like taunting it is not optimal. This probably has Cloak, right? Unless it's Specs, yeah. There's no burn, but like I think they might be cloaked, honestly. Because like they didn't do that much damage. Their second Starstorm. They're not doing specs level damage, by the way, guys. That's the reason why I'm like, I don't particularly care if they get a Trick Room up. Is that weird that I don't care? I can bring up Palkia and try and like blow them up, but I can just come out with this and click like Life Dew. I don't think I'm gonna get Power Gemmed. Yeah. Cool. And note that I didn't tail one last turn because I want my coil to be slower so I can actually heal damage that I take. Save the Palkia in the back. No reason to come up with Palkia and just take damage. Like, I'd love to get a burn, but, like, I think they might be cloaked. We'll see. Yeah, no burn. I think they're definitely cloaked, then. So take a little bit more damage. You're going to get a Trick Room up. And then I'm basically going to get 2 Life Dews out of this. So nice, right? Yeah. Thank you. So you see how Clefable's slower? So I get, like, 2 Life Dews out of that. The only thing I really got to watch out for is the Carbink having Power Gem. But, like, do I care about Carbink Power Gem? I don't, because I get a second Life Dew out of this. I really shouldn't. Like, I could have Follow Me'd it. Like, no way they have Power Gem. They're probably like an Iron Defense set, right? And I have a Redirection Unaware Mon. Does Life Dew work if you protect? It does, yeah. It does. Yeah, I could protect Life Dew here. That's one of the reasons why, like, it's one of my favorite moves in the game. It's just like Lunar Blessing. Very, very usable. And you can still use it on mons that have, like, Telepathy, too. Yeah, Moonblast, that ain't gonna ever do anything. Weak. So I get 2 Life Dews out of that. TY for that Trick Room, my guy. And remember, they have a Giratina in the back. That's why I'm saving my... I really like the Clefable here. And they're, like, basically out of Starstorms. You see how valuable this is? Nice. See, Clefable is unaware. Even if they had, like, stat boosters, like, we wouldn't have cared. We just grinded out a cloaked Terapagos. Easy, bro. Sheesh. You just full heal at every single turn, basically. I want to see what the Giratina brings to the table, but, like, this is where, like, Unacquired Clefable is, like, really, really good into, like, Giratina. Got the lefties ticking. Like, we still have Palkia in the back. We're in a great spot. You can go with the Hitmonchan, like, I don't care. I will Moonblast your Hitmonchan. I don't have to. This board's, like, really low power. This would KO, but I don't want the recoil. So, like, what I'm going to do here is protect and protect. There's no reason for me to do anything weird. We know you have Fake Out on something. You could also have Faint, but, like, I don't care. Maybe they do have Power Gem, because they did show Moonblast, and it did do a significant amount. It stabbed. Fake Out? Awesome. Fake Out into Clefable. Okay, so are you clicking Power Gem? Moonblast. Oh, yeah, that ain't it. They're trying to get the Clefable. They're trying to rush the Clefable down. That is not it. Just get those lefties ticks, wait out the TR, be, like, super obnoxious. You know, that's all you need to do. I bet I could KO the Hitmonchan with Brave Bird. I think I will just do that. I was worried about, like, a Bullet Punch or something weird, but it's okay. I'm trying to save my Sacred Fires for their Giratina, because I have to burn it. Cool. Dang, this guy, like, absolutely got stopped by, like, Clefable. Clefable was like, it does have Bullet Punch. That's good tech. But, like, nah. Clefable kind of busted, man. This mon's, like, super underrated in restricted formats. Full heals its teammates. Doesn't have to worry about stat boost. We take a good chunk of recoil here, but it's worth it to take that thing out. And now I have, like, a really good matchup into the Giratina. I can weave in, like, Brave Birds and stuff like that. I can weave in so many different things. Cool. Lefties are ticking. Like, we still have Palkia. Love this. Giratina can set up, but, like, this is where if they have, like, Calm Mind Giratina, like, I don't particularly care, right? We're gonna stick our burns into it. Clef be restricted. It might as well be. This is the last turn. I'll Life Dew again. And you get 16 of these. Like, that's the thing that makes it really cracked, I think. You get so many. Giratina-Origin versus Clefable. Ho-oh. Place your bets. Moonblast, yeah, it's just not going to do it. Like, it's good chunk. Special attack drop is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. But we're just a Life 2/ Redirection bot. And we have Goggles. That's the value of, like, a Clefable, is it's able to do a lot of the things Clefairy does, but, like, without being able to get, like, Spored and having to waste that Terra. He's going for the Phantom Force. So, because he's slower than me here, next turn I won't be able to actually hit it. That being said, I could follow me away this Phantom Force. I could just Life Dew. There's nothing really worth using here. That's a great Phantom Force for them. But I do have Steel if I need it. Not that it really helps all that much. I'm trying to save these. So like Ho-Oh's faster. Trick 'em expired. There's nothing really to do here. I might as well just Brave Bird there, I guess. And just Life Dew again. That was a good Phantom Force. That's smart. I gotta if I stick a burn on the whatever other guy is on the Giratina, I win the game. Yeah, it's good damage. I'm not going to redirect that in. I can just heal, you know? I can just heal that damage away. And remember, you can't protect Phantom Force, guys. Mucho importante to know. So if I stick a burn in there, I win. There's the Trick Room. So he's going to Phantom Force again. We're going to have to redirect. Yeah, let me think about that. We're at full. Yeah, you're gonna Phantom Force. Oh, okay. Nice. Is it worth it? Special attack trap. Ha! There. I keep calling it Phantom. It's Shadow Force. It's a 120 base move. 3 damage into this Carbink. Okay, and then we have to Follow Me. They're gonna do a good chunk into our Clefable. But it's not like we're dead. And then we just have Palkia that can come out and, like, just send this guy to the Shadow Realm. Yep. We're unaware of his special attack drop, by the way, from our Moonblast, so we take correct damage. Look at this. Oof. Not dead. Gotta stick a burn here. 50% chance burn on this move, remember? Critical hit, okay. Any burners, though? There it is. That's game. Yes! Didn't even need my other restricted. So good. Sometimes lucky me. Let's go. Burn and crit. Yo, we out here gaming. We do be out here gaming. Does crit automatically give the burn? No. It should though, right? He's just trying to get me, bro. No. Nah, stop it. Get some help. The Klefki could take us out. That's fine. Good play. Good play. We got the right tech, though. We have Palkia in the back. Oh, he crit me. Never lucky, bro. Never lucky. I say that as I crit burn him. I'm going to get another burn here, though. Any burners? No. Sheeshers. All right. It's Palkia time. Better late than never. Remember, they already teared the Terapagos earlier. Last turn of TR. Brave Bird finishes off there. I'm gaming, dude. I'm clicking it. Dude, I'm gaming. You can't stop me. I'm clicking the button. This is going to be the best turn of Pokemon anyone's ever seen. We're going to beat him, and by the way, tell him that we're terrible at the same time. Aqua Ring Palkia. Infinite value. Infinite money glitch, right? Oh yeah, dude, it's time. I think he's probably going to Shadow Force. Shadow Forcing on the last turn of TR is always so good, because it makes you disappear for effectively 2 turns. You disappear before my Mon's here, and then you have to be unattackable for the next turn, since the Trick Room speed tiers like go back to normal, and then you get to like hit me, so it's really, really good, but I resist that. Special attack drop sucks. I'm just going to crit through it anyways. Shadow Force, don't care. And this is where it gets funny. I will KO your Carbink. No more TR for you, my guy. No more for you. And And the funnies will start now. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take a free heal. I'll get a double heal. Buy one, get one free, baby. Look at this. Aqua Ring. Look at that. Oh, yes. Value. And he's taking damage while he's in the Shadow Realm over there, bro. Talk about sending him to the Shadow Realm. We take those wins all the way to the bank. Now, remember, there is no way to really hit them this turn, because Trick Room just expired. Yeah, thank you for the follow. But there's no way they can really do anything to me. They are a big burn. They're using a physical attack. Even if they crit here, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, look at this. Nothing. Nothing, not a zilch. He gets the 1.2 boost from his Adamant Orb. Is it the Adamant Orb? It's not the Adamant Orb. It's the Grisius Orb. But I will be taking the wins all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. And I'm going to take some healing on my way out. Oh, it's just so good. So BB baby. I wish you could stack Aqua Ring, dude. That would be sick. Shadow Force animation is pretty cool. It was cooler in older games, in my opinion, but it still does look cool. And we take those wins. We take those wins all the way to the bank. Yo, we showed the Clefable strats in this one. And we take those wins. Zenta, Shadow Rider, Umbreon. Okay. Okay, watch out. We got a badass over here. Umbreon. Klefki's good here. Right, you just set those screens. Just kind of wait it out. I love that. Klefki's good. Goggles, Clef is good. What about this? Like, what's the issue with Zoroark here? If I lead Zoroark, I can kind of just do my stuff. I can get my screens up easy, but do I even want the screens in that situation? Because I'm looking kind of like... I'm looking at, like, Klefki, Zoroark. I'm looking at this. I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try this over Clefable. It might work out for the best. It might also extremely backfire because we don't have any way to hit Bolt correctly. I don't like this. I like that. But then, do I want Ho-Oh here? Ho-Oh's good. But I want my Palkia. It's fine. Ho-Oh's good, man. We're gonna try this. I think Garchomp is still, like, super cracked. And I don't know why people don't use Garchomp. I got a comment the other day, like, you should use Garchomp. And I'm like, who the heck do you think I am? Like, it was obviously someone that was new to the channel, but it's like, do you know who you're talking to? It's like, I use so much Garchomp, man. What's Zora's Terra? I don't actually know what its Terra is. I think it's grass. I think it's grass. Because I have Taunt. Okay. What kind of Zenta do you... Sorry, what kind of Shadow Rider do you guys think that is? Because, like... is dead. If it's... Oh, good Oh, good Protect! He's scared! That's great. Sasha Orb, definitely. They know what I'm about. They know this is Zoroark. Yeah, I wasn't hoping for specs, but I was hoping that they saw the Garchomp and might just try and rip the damage, you know? Snarl's fine, we still got the damage on it. Like, it sucks, but this will force their Terra, right? This will force their Terra, I think. And are they gonna ever Astral that? It's a good question, right? Whoa. Whoa. I'll take dual screens. We'll go into a normal game. Bolt on the Icy when we take these. I'll pivot in the actual Garchomp next turn. Sheeshers, pleasers. Special attack one. He didn't want to waste his Terra. It's good. It's a good play, you know. If they KO my Zoroark, they KO Zoroark, but like I will taunt that Umbreon. Definitely. Good foul play. they try to catch me bringing in Garchomp, but now I can just bring in Garchomp for free, you know? Like, we definitely need to be taking these all the way to the bank in these. Is that lefties? Foul play Snarl is really obnoxious. You know what I want. This guy knows what I want. What I really, really want. Yo, how goes it? So we're being respectful of Terra Bolt. Like, if they want to double, if they want to like Fairy Terra or something that like lives this, that's fine. I'm gonna try and get a Tailwind up in a minute. Protect, good protect. They're gonna go protect Foul Play, right? Yeah, this guy's playing super well. He's baiting. He's like really baiting out a lot of my options. I have no other options though to do these plays. Doesn't do anything. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can actually do against this, if I'm being honest. Like, we can get a Tailwind up. I think the right play might just be to nuke there and just suffer the consequences of Thunderclap. And if I wanted to Tailwind, for example, like that wouldn't get me out of any problems, because now you can Thunderclap, like, double into my Garchomp here. I need to get the damage into the Umbreon. Yeah, Thunderclap the Garchomp. They're going into the they're doubling the Chomp here. And I just gotta deal with it, you know? Doesn't even KO that thing. Wow. Almost. I got the burn. That's good. That's actually really good. So Umbreon's going to take out regardless of what happens. Toxic into the Garchomp. You thought I was swapping? Oh, we just missed. He had Toxic too. That is the set, bro. Sheesh. Yo, that set is the truth. Wow. Okay. He cooking. Good looking. Do this then. That was funny. Thunderclap? No, actually, no. Sorry. Do not pass go. Do not KO my Garchomp. I'll take a free Tailwind here while we're young. He still has Terra. But, like, honestly, Ho-Oh Klefki might be able to beat Shadow Rider. It might. Like Shadow Rider Zenta in the back. Because I'm going to burn the Shadow Rider. That's going to... Sorry, I'm going to burn the Zenta. That's happening. Right? Like if you wide guard, you wide guard. You know what I'm gonna do? Bruh. Go nuts. Yeah, I'll take this. This is fine with me. I'm trying to punish a nasty plot here. Earthquake's blocked, that's fine. You can Astral the Garchomp, it's okay. We don't need to burn. I actually want to be able to Thunder Wave if I feel like it. And we can 1v1 the Zenta easy. Cool. Astral's fine. Yeah, I think swapping in the Klefki would have been an L there. You see how like we would have won right there though if they decided to like pull the trigger and like do something like protect Zenta from a Sacred Fire? They would have just lost the game, right? So like that's a trade, very effective trade, I would say. So I can do two things here. I think I'm gonna just Reflect and Protect. Shadow Rider, then Protect, and then I will go Thunder Wave, or I'll just KO the Shadow Rider, right? So Protect here, lefties tick, Reflect. Remember, I'm still faster than Shadow Rider, so they should be protecting this turn. There it is, and that's game. Next turn we just Brave Bird. They have to hit a double, basically. And we Reflect up so they can't just nuke the Klefki. Nice. Yeah, it's a good play. They didn't even go after the Ho-Oh, though. That's nuts. That's crazy. They didn't even go after Ho-Oh. Okay, so I do have to burn this guy. I'm thinking, like, if they're Fire Terra, I might lose to the Zenta, like, honestly. Because, like, I could Thunder Wave it, like, right now. I definitely could. They have to hit a double protect. Of course they're going to hit it because I'm the unluckiest person that's ever played. But we'll see what happens here. Of course, that's gaming. That's game. We just lost. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so lame! Like, we outplayed them super, super hard. And of course we lose a double protect. Yep. If they don't hit our Klefki, they're bad. And I guess I could have maybe went for the attack into the Zenta, but, you know, what is it? I could have went for the Thunder Wave into the Zenta to make it so that maybe they got paired, so I would then be able to Thunder Wave the Shadow Rider, but, like, it's probably going to be game, because now it's single target +1 Astral and Body Press. We can still win, but it's very low chances now. Ugh. This is too much damage. Ugh, that's too much damage. We'll see if we can win out. I have to take that recoil here too. We can't go for the... If you miss that Sacred Fire, you lose. But maybe I should have been trying to risk it, you know? I don't think I can win this. I really don't. I don't see a way that I win out here. That's unfortunate, you know? They still have their Terra too, right? Surprised they never done it. Like, if they have, like, Water Terra, they just can just scoop me up, right? I gotta get a burn on this Sacred Fire right here. And then, like, I might have to hit a double protect as well. I'm regretting using that Brave Bird to finish off that Shadow Rider. I should have definitely Sacred Fired it, but I didn't want to miss, you know? I mean, I should have... There's the Terra. Why didn't they Terra last turn? Or the turn before that. Or the turn before that. That thing was on the board in front of me for, like, 5 turns. It didn't Terra. Dragon Terra. Okay. I just don't see how I grind him out, but we'll see. Alright, 30, about 30. If I can heal more with lefties. I got it. Got the burn. Alright, we'll see if I win. This is with Reflect. Oh, Rage Quit. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, he was not going to play the long game. I'll take it. I think I might have been able to maybe get that out. It would have been really close. He didn't want to wait out the 8 turns to see how much he was doing through Reflect, but I'll take it. I'll take it all the way to the bank, bro. All the way to the bank, bro. Yo, you got lucky. You hit a double protect. You misplayed and you Rage Quit. Like, I'll take the wins. I'll take the wins. Break your Switch in half. I don't even care, bro. Throw your Nerf controller against the wall. We take those wins all the way to the bank. Explain your strategy for a noob. There's not really a lot of strategy with this team. And this team has a lot of weird tech. This is just a bunch of little, like, best-of-one cheese tactics. This is a lot of tactics, not inherent strategy. There's not an overarching goal that we're trying to set up. What we're trying to do in every single team preview is see the pieces that they're presenting to us, and then try our best to mitigate their percent chances of winning very early while giving ourselves the ability to come back in the late game to, like, wall them out with some of our more defensive options. So it's a little dicey. I want to see if they go Fire Terra Groudon right off the rip. Fire Terra Groudon right off the rip is an option. See, the one thing that people don't even talk a lot about when they talk about, like, playing double restricted formats is, like, let's say I just Sacred the Scrim and KO'd it first turn. That would let them bring in their Miraidon immediately, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to deal with that. That's not what I'm about. I'm just going to Sacred Fire the Groudon. I'm going to keep that guy extremely honest. And I'm going to Hyper Voice. The idea here was, if they wanted to leave Miraidon, I could have protected Ho-Oh set, see what they led with, and just Icy one to give a speed drop, and then Terra my Ho-Oh, then fine. And they can honestly Fire Terra this Groudon. There's nothing wrong with that. he has to still take the Hyper Voice. He doesn't know if this is really Ho-Oh. So, like, imagine if I didn't do that. And now they take a Garchomp EQ in the face, right? That's the idea. That's the whole reason behind, like, why Ho-Oh works together with this team. Reflex, good tech. I just got to get him low enough. That's great damage. Heat Crash, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. You knew. Good play. So you can Thunder Wave me there, but I'm going to switch in my Garchomp, I think, and then probably just Tailwind to cover up for the fact that you might have Scary Face on that Grim, and then that seems fair. Ooh, I might just protect my Ho-Oh next turn, though. I want to see if you have... So a good tell, if they're ever playing Groudon against your Ho-Oh team, you can usually always tell if they have a Rock Attack by if they lead the Groudon in the first slot. So we're going to scout for that. If they want to go Thunder Wave, Heat Crash, or Thunder Wave or something like that, that's fine. Thunder Wave, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch. See, not letting that happen. And Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Heat Crash. Okay. Works for me. I think they thought I was going to swap. This is good tech. So Grim is kind of useless here, honestly. If they had a Rock Attack, I think they would have used it there. I'm trying to think of how valuable a Tailwind even is versus the rest of this team. We outspeed all their mons, unless that's Scarf Miraidon, which it definitely can be. And I'm not in a hurry, so I will do that. EQ baby, let's go. I'm not going to get any KOs this turn, but like, I'm okay with that. Next turn, I'll get a KO. Next turn, I'll get 2 KOs, probably. Yep. Wisp. Whoa, that's cool tech. Wisp Groudon was not on the bingo card. Especially from, like, the double Heat Crash play. That's cool tech, though. I do very much so like that. See, the issue is, though, like, you want to hit my Miraidon. Like, there's a lot of things you want to hit, and if that's Specs Miraidon, he's going to have some problems. Very nice tech. Yeah, I think that's cool. But Garchomp's kit's like very... Oh, and he's protecting here. Like, go nuts. This guy's all the tech. He's gotten dual screens. He has Sucker Punch. Oh no, my Ho-Oh has been Sucker Punched. He's wasting turns off Tailwind. Like, this guy's playing really well. What he doesn't realize, though, is he is waiting out turns on his own Reflect, which will end up coming to bite him if this game goes super long. Like, I'm getting free recovery here, like... Yep. Full send this. Nice. Love to see this. I mean, Grim's a good Pokemon. I bet it does have Fake Out as that last slot. Otherwise, he would have just thrown the Thunder Wave in, right? Ooh, this is... If this crits the Groudon, I would win the game. Because, like, I clicked Brave Bird, not... Damn, never lucky. Next turn, we can get him off the board then. But, like, dang, that's a lot, right? Cool, Groudon down. Miraidon's going to have a hard time here. Miraidon wants to hit the Ho-Oh, and Miraidon wants to hit the Garchomp. And Miraidons are usually specs, right? So, like, are you going to lock into Draco? Are you going to lock into D-Gleam? Are you going to lock into Electro Drift or Volt Switch, right? I can just protect EQ. I can protect Pivot. Like, there's so many options I have here. And if you want to go Draco, I can just pivot in the Clef here. Whoo, sheesh, Clef's so good. There's Miraidon. See, I'm looking at this board, right? And they already blew their Terra. That's E-Seeds there. That's such good tech. This is going to be an important mon. I gotta save it. Alright, we have to play this. I don't want to do this, but this is the right play. Yeah, because I want to see... If they want to go D-Gleam or Draco, they can. I'll give it to Garchomp, and then I'll just have like a redirect button for the rest of the game, right? Love that for me. I'm not taking the bait. Show me Volt Switch. Just stick some nice free damage in this Miraidon. I know I'm burned. I know there's a Reflect up, but like, it's still going to do like 25%. Like, we take these all the way to the bank. And not 25%, maybe like 15. Electro Drift. Not today, buddy. Not today, Buster Brown. All right, so I can go for a double pivot if I would choose to do so. I can also Terastallize my Ho-Oh. I just don't want to Terastallize my Ho-Oh. We have Grass Terra, which is a usable Terra. I can pivot in there and Earthquake, and then what? No, I'd have to double swap. I'd have to double swap out Garchomp here and then bring in Clefairy, or sorry, Clefable, and then I'd be able to follow me away. And you know what? I can just Terra. I can soak one attack from a bulk. He doesn't have any quivers or anything off yet. I think that's okay. What sucks is I can get burned if I do this, though. That's the thing that really sucks about this, is I can get burned. And if I get burned, I get burned. I'd like to not get burned once off the Flame Body. I want one turn, no Flame Body burn. The second one can burn, I'm fine. They've locked into Electro Drift. Like, if I actually take this thing out with, like, a crit right here, I just win the game. The Miraidon's locked in. I have Garchomp in the back. That's the idea. Quiver's correct. I got one shot. They have Reflect up and an Electric Seeds boost. But if I crit this Brave Bird, the game is over this turn. Okay. That's a lot of damage. No burn? Cool. That's actually really good. So actually, if I take that thing out, I still win. They can protect, hit Clefable. Yep. If you Heat Wave, you Heat Wave. Nice. You protected. You can hit the Clefable, bro. It's all you. And then this next turn, I'm just going to be able to Life Dew out. You can go into the bulk, and then we just Life Dew from here. I don't think Clefable dies. Oh! Wasn't on the bingo card. Thought you were Specs this whole time, bro. Bro, I didn't respect your game. I thought you were Specs. You're not. That completely changes how I want to handle the rest of this matchup. It makes it a lot harder. A lot harder. Quite hard indeed. But I think the Life Dew will win us out. I do think it will. I think Life... I don't think... once they lose their steroid wave, we win. I really like to still not get burned. Does that KO? Because this doesn't make contact. We're going to roll it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. We take these. We got the tech, bro. Wins up. I wonder if that's like Power Gem Flutter. Like, I could see that being a Specs Flutter. Like, dual bikes is weird. I do really like Garchomp here. Scizor or Umbreon or both. Cool. We'll use those next week. Scizor or Umbreon. Those are both. Those are like really good together, actually. I will use those. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. You can just screens this, right? Screens. See what to do here. I like those. I don't think Palkia is very good here. I think that, like, Ho-Oh is still very good, and I'm moving to Garchomp. I think this is just a solid-looking line to do a lot of different stuff. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah, I will say that I'm probably going to be using Scizor in singles, but I'll try and use it in VGC as well. I'm going to be using Scizor in singles this week on the singles channel for sure. But I'll play some Scizor on VGC. Scizor's a great mon in this format. All right, they're rolling out the big stuff. Is that Sash Flutter? God, what are we seeing here? This is a hard one. I wonder if it's Clear Amulet Koraidon too. We can get one screen up. I think light screen's actually more valuable. But I'm just gonna Thunder Wave. Because, like, we're going to die no matter what I do. So what are you doing to me? You see this as Garchomp. You will Moonblast me. If you Fire Terra and do this, this is a sick play. Nice. No Terra, though. What about Dragonite? Dragonite's fine. I used Dragonite pretty recently, I think. Mystical Fire Klefki. Okay, Specs-a-Rooney Dooney. Are you Spexed? I don't know if you're Spexed. I think you're still Sashed. Okay, we're never gonna know. Ooh. Flame Charged a Garchomp, bro. He Soul Red that being Zoroark. That's cracked. The Soul Read into the Zoroark. I think this KO's the Flutter. He just Flame Charged a Garchomp, bro. Or they went way too deep and tried to like think that I was going like Fairy Terra or something weird, you know? Or not Fairy, like Steel or something, you know? Ooh, I don't know about this one, Chief. He thinks he's blocking a Thunder Wave here, which he is, but I'm using 2 moves, because 2 moves are better than 1 here. Icy Wind, Sash Pow busted. Oh, yes. We love to see that. Flame Charge a Klefki this turn. Alright, so we have the Garchomp as an option. Koraidon's back at neutral speed. No Terra yet, though. Alright. That Pow is cloaked, you're right. It didn't take the speed drop, right? Yeah. I saw that too. I just was thinking about stuff. The Sash is on the Flutter. Last month's Miraidon. Alright, we got this. We have to play around the Miraidon. I think the Miraidon's the diciest mon here. I wonder if they're going to Ice Shard me. That's why I'm playing around like this. Dragon Rush, bro, get cooked. Woo! You like that Dragon Rush, dude? That Dragon Rush is sick. He didn't Sucker. He's Spinnering. Ice Spinnering. Lamau. Lamau. Cool. Alright, if you bring out Miraidon here, I think we just protect Garchomp. Pivot Ho-Oh. Alright. Pivot Garchomp, protect Ho-Oh, and then see what you walk into and I win. Right? That's the idea. Because you're going to run out of Sun in a sec. You can bring in Flutter here, I don't really care. That Flutter can't have, like, all the tech. Bro, you can't have Power Gem and Mystical Fire on that, like, non-specs Flutter, right? I don't think so. Unless it's, like, AV Flutter. But it's not, because it, like, ate the Shadow Ball at the correct health. Oh, dude, he's trying. Okay. This is the greedy play. Bro, fight me. You got Power Gem? Show it to me. I know you want to. I don't think I die. I think I'm fine. Show me what you're working with. Okay. If he Rock Tears a Power Gem, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm getting so cooked. That's Fire Terra. Incorrect so far. Oh, they're Mystical Firing. They're Mystical Firing the Garchomp, which is not a Garchomp anymore. Shoutouts to this guy. Cooking good looking out here. This EQ's about to rip. Tinkaton. I could try that. And we eat this. Yeah, we game it. So this lets us outspeed everything. So now we can just EQ over the Flutter, and then all I have to do is just Brave Bird. I think EQ plus Brave Bird will KO the POW from here. I don't even think we need to rep a Sacred Fire into it. Right? That should KO. That should KO, right? Yeah, he's not even a fool. He's gone. EQ, baby! Let's go. Let's go. You can Sucker Punch something if you feel like it. Feeling frisky out here. Pivots out. This is going to take Sword of Ruin boosted damage, by the way. Whatever comes in here, Sword of Ruin boosted damage. Dragonite. Oh! Oh, and he does have Ice Shard. Ooh, I think I lose. They didn't bring Miraidon. Actually, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's actually really good tech. If you didn't do that play, I could have definitely won. But we'll see. We'll see how this one's going to work. This one's going to come down to the wire, right? This one's going to come down to the wire. Ah, great tech. I did not expect the Dragonite that way in the game. I thought for sure they had Miraidon, right? I thought for sure it was Miraidon. 1,000 ways I thought it was Miraidon. Okay. And it's Booster. Booster on the Sun team? So weird. Alright, we're scarfed. We want this health. So if you have East... Oh, battle's canceled. I'll win. I'll take win. Bro, these people just keep giving me the win. Like, I'm taking it. I'm taking it, bro. I'm just to take it. Give me the win. All the way to the bank. Sure. What part of his team scared the mind off? Probably the Garchomp. Honestly, like, if that guy was banded Dragonite, I still won. Because we're gonna go for a Protect that turn to live. And then what we were gonna do was go for a Sacred Fire and try and get the burn. If we get the burn, we win. But then he's stuck. Like, I think you have to realize, he's stuck E-speeding a Steel Terra Rough Skin Garchomp, right? I would win eventually. Like, he can't Terra. So if he's banded, that's still a game for me. So, yeah, it makes sense why he's good.